Hey guys, Marcus Catkin from Blindside Football. Back with another daily fantasy update. Wanted to recap those late games from yesterday, so let's get right to it. First in Arizona, Andre Ellington, just 10 for 24 rushing, averaging just 1.89 yards per carry over the last 3 games. And he has a really tough schedule coming up, so I'm really worried about Andre Ellington. Same thing with Michael Floyd, really worried about him as well. You'd think he'd get more targets in this game. With Larry Fitzgerald out, sees just 2 targets. No catches. Second time this month with no catches. Yikes, that Arizona offense is looking really bad right now. But on the flip side of that, Seattle side of the ball, they're looking really good. Russell Wilson throwing the ball very accurately is a great game manager. Not a great, well, he is a great fantasy quarterback because of his running. 3 straight games with over 70 rushing yards, but passing stats really haven't been there lately. But like I said, 3 straight games of 70 rushing yards, that's amazing. He's picking up so many points with his legs. So he's an every week starter, low-end quarterback 1 for me moving forward. C.J. Anderson over in Denver, 195 total yards and a touchdown. Wow, that backfield, it doesn't matter who's back there, whether it's Ronnie Hillman, C.J. Anderson. I guess it matters if it's Monte Ball because he's that bad, but that is going to be one cloudy backfield when all those guys are healthy again. Where it's not cloudy is obviously Peyton Manning in that receiving game. Demaryius Thomas doesn't break 100 yards but gets 3 touchdowns, and Emmanuel Sanders, back from his concussion, has over 100 receiving yards. So that offense is just clicking every way possible. Running the ball, receiving, just everything. Passing with Peyton Manning, just amazing. Next up, Jarvis Landry over in Miami. 7 catches for 50 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now has more fantasy points than Mike Wallace since their bye week. So Jarvis Landry slowly becoming their number 1 wide receiver and obviously much more consistent than Mike Wallace. Washington, Alfred Morris. God, when RG3 is behind center, you start Alfred Morris. 93 or more rushing yards in every game this season with RG3 under center. 125 yards and a touchdown in this one. Wow. Speaking of wow, ODB, Odell Beckham Jr. Man, everybody saw that catch that basically broke the internet last night, but finished with 10 for 146 and 2 touchdowns on 11 targets. Dude's a stud, and next year I will definitely be having him higher in my rankings than his teammate Victor Cruz that was lost for the season. His hands are just unbelievable, some of the best in the league. That catch was just simply amazing. Dallas side of the ball, DeMarco Murray, over 100 rushing yards for the 10th time this season. Just keeps racking it up. And then Dez Bryant, 2 receiving touchdowns on Tony Romo's 4. The Cowboys have an amazing schedule moving forward and through that fantasy playoff, so hopefully you own some of these guys, DeMarco Murray, Tony Romo, Dez Bryant. They're all going to be great playoff people through the stretch for you and hopefully win you some championships. Don't forget to subscribe below for my daily fantasy updates and follow me on Twitter @MarcusCatkin.